did the knowledge to see what I saw. At 2, I had the wisdom to walk and talk. At 3, I had a better understanding. At 4, I showed my culture of freedom. At 5, power or refinement.
Peace. I'm Young Earth Refined, and welcome to Bazz presents Refined's Riddles and Rhymes. Before we get started on our first refined rhyme, I have a riddle for you. Are you ready? I'm not the first or the last. Yes, that may be. You can look and still you'll find nothing after me. What am I? Be sure to stay tuned till after the credits for the answer. Now we move on to our first refined rhyme. It's called the Unfound Crown.
I've lost my crown, I've lost my crown. I've looked around, yet have not found.
Who lost their crown? Who lost their crown? Who looked around, yet have not found the crown for which they cried? I'll move and glide to the outside. There outside was the one that cried for the crown that was lost and hard to find. Who cried? You cried? For the crown unfound?
I looked near, I looked far, up and down. It was then I cried for my unfound crown.
Assist I shall, I do sound, assist to find your unfound crown. Who is the original man, I do sigh?
He is I,
he quickly replied. Culture and power, when combined, what is the number that you find?
Culture and power,
the man replied.
When combined, the number is 9.
I found a crown for which you cried.
My crown is gold with the jewels that shine. Have you found that crown of mine?
Not a crown of which you told, with jewels that shine and made of gold. Not a crown that shines to the world. This is a crown that makes the world.
To the world it does not shine. What is this crown? For it is not mine.
You're looking around and cannot find. The crown I speak of is your mind. So are you ready for another riddle? I don't have eyes, still I see. Even with eyes, you can't see without me. What am I? Remember to stay tuned till after the credits for the answers. Now, for our next refined rhyme. It's called the Crooked Lamp. Aki had a metal plate, yet did not know what it was for. All around it had holes, so he knew he needed more. Aki asked Sam about the plate and if he knew what the plate was for. Sam took one look, then took one more, then turned to Aki and said, sure. For a while now, I have had this object looking in my face. From the size and the shape, it could probably be the base. They put the object with the base and seemed they needed more. So they went to Essence for some help because she lived next door. Essence looked at it and seemed confused for a spell. She took a glance, then another, turned to them and said, well, blue, orange, green, brown, slate, those are colors for wires. I have what it takes, so to get them I'll retire. Now they had the base, the object, and the wires in place. And still, yet still, confusion was on their face. Kasima came by and smiled to herself because she seen what they had. She knew she could help, and they needed the help, so you know they were glad. She said, I know what to do with this. I did the knowledge from the start. The only problem here is that we need another part. I Build may have a part that looks like this. I think we should all take that trip. They took the trip, and when they got there, they seen the rest of the group was there. I Build had a part, and Wise had the tools. I Culture the power, and Nana the fuse. I the bulb, and Shonda the amp. When they were done, they had a lamp. Crooked it was, and had its quirk. To them, it symbolized unified work.
Here's the 5th letter. I know because A, B, C, and D is 1, 2, 3, 4. J is letter 10, and you're doing just fine.
F, G, H, and I is 6, 7, 8, and 9. O is 15, and here we go again. 11, 12, 13, and 14 is K, L, M, and N. We're almost done, 'cause 20 is T. Making P, Q, R, and S, 16 through 19. 21, 22, 23, 24. U, V, W, X, leaving only 2 more. Y is 25, 26 is Z. Once you learn it, Jody, you can sing along with me.